Hello everyone, this is Doug again. Sorry about a little bit of a hiatus and all that. I was training my hip muscle backpacking, so I was excruciating pain for about a few weeks on and off. Today's topic is going to be an important one. It's I watched a thing today about Joe Biden, and he wants to he's going to discuss with President Obama about using executive orders about banning any kind of gun. From what I read and looked at it, it's on CNN, so I'm not going to, put a link to it. Everybody can find it easy. It's on CNN. But the thing is, he wants to do a blanket right across. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that 10 million firearms were bought in the month of December. That people that bought the firearms are not just going to give them up, nor am I, or anybody I know has that intent. And a lot of that is that they need to get the firearms off the streets, is because we have a lot of financial problems here in the United States, and we're gonna have even more in the next few months with this fiscal cliff isn't really worked out yet, and we got the debt ceiling to deal with, and we're gonna have a really big problem with the debt ceiling is because China's not gonna buy the U.S. debt. We're really no use to the Chinese anymore, is because we're not importing their goods, so they're not getting money from us, so they're gonna let us fall, and a lot of the countries have dropped the U.S. dollar and stuff as world reserve currency, But the big thing is they need to take these guns off the streets, is because look what happened in London a couple of years ago. I don't know if everybody remembers when Kate Middleton and Prince William got married. I was up 4:30 in the morning, so I had to watch this live. Watching everybody come out, when they came out of the church, everybody's cheering them on, throwing flowers, videotaping, and it was an 8-mile procession, and everybody was just so excited and cheering them all on. Wonderful, they were celebrating. This was so beautiful and wonderful, and at the same time, not even 2 months later, they had the London riots. All them buildings and everything were on fire. And my thought is, or my opinion is, that just because we're Americans doesn't mean things can't happen here. And just because we're Americans doesn't mean we're better than anybody that even lived in Mexico or Africa or anything like that. But the thing is, it can happen here. Just like it, we're never that civilized that something's not going to happen. The government needs to remove these guns off the streets, is because maybe throughout the year there could be possible food riots. Anything can happen at any point of the year, but they need it. They're going to do this to push their agenda. There's a lot going on, and for all those, remember one thing: even if the police come to your house, they need a warrant. Grant you, we know National Defense Authorization Act, blah blah blah. My suggestion is tell them, whatever. You hide them, bury them, whatever you got to do, But do not give them up, ever. I can see a lot of problems. There's going to be falling out over this. There's no way. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that there are going to be tremendous amount of problems should, in fact, Obama and Biden, if they just take everything away from everybody. That's the problem. There's so much disinformation they did, especially after the Sandy Hook thing. Unfortunately, for the victims and stuff like that. But the AR was taken out of the trunk of the perpetrator. He didn't walk into the school with it, and that's just something that we need to think about. And there's so much disinformation. They're opportunists. This is a way to get rid of all guns. Myself, I'm not giving up anything ever. Is because I'm not nuts, I'm not crazy. My stuff is locked up, and I really don't go and play with it or touch it or anything like that. It's I'm not crazy, or I'm not so much of a conspiracy theorist, but a lot of people are talking to me, and they got the message across to me, is that Doug, you really got to start thinking. These things are happening. Remember something in March with a fiscal cliff coming up again, debt ceiling. There's so many problems to work out, and we got to be prepared. If we don't do anything, look what happened with, whether it was the Jews, the Polish, the Catholics, the Lutherans, homosexuals, and what they did in Nazi Germany. They one at a time. locked them all up before they could take the last group. There was nothing they could do, is because everybody else got locked up. You know, they didn't support each other, and we got to support each other. So pay attention. You know, maybe this weekend I'm going to do some backpacking this weekend and kind of goof around a little bit, and so I'm going to maybe post some more videos and all that this week. God bless. Take care.